Hi there, I'm Christina from hairromance.com. Welcome to day 17 of the Hair Romance Good Hair Q&A series. I really hope you've been enjoying this series, and I'd love to know which one has been your favourite question so far. We've covered a lot of different topics, but today we're going to be talking about natural blonde hair, and I've had a really interesting question come in via email. Today's question comes from Kate, and she writes in and says, I'm very lucky to be a natural blonde and have never dyed my hair yet. I'm a dark honey blonde and hate that sometimes when I put products in my hair, it makes my hair colour darker. Sometimes it looks like my hair colour when it needs to be washed. Sigh, first world problems. It's fine, Kate. That's exactly what we're here for on Hair Romance. I'd love to continue to not dye my hair for as long as I can, but would love some tips to keep it looking fresh and on how to brighten the colour without using chemicals and permanently changing the colour of my hair. It's something a lot of blondes don't actually realise, but you do need to be quite careful when you're choosing products to put on natural blonde hair. The first product I'd recommend that blondes add into their routine is a purple shampoo and conditioner. I've talked about these products before when you bleach your hair, but they're just as helpful when you have natural blonde hair, or grey hair for that matter as well. Purple is on the opposite spectrum to yellow in the colour wheel, and so it works to neutralise any yellow or brassy tones that can appear naturally in blonde hair and always appear in coloured blonde hair. And it just neutralises the blonde hair to bring it back to a nice neutral base tone. Purple shampoos are a product that you can bring into your hair care routine on either alternate washes or maybe once a week, once a fortnight, depending on how often you wash your hair. I definitely recommend them for all natural blondes and all coloured blondes as well. A product you need to be careful of are using natural oils in your hair. Oils have been really popular lately and everyone is using them for treatments, and you think you're doing something good for your hair, but if you're naturally blonde, many oils have a sort of natural darker colour and they can actually start to stain your hair. Argan oil in particular is quite a sort of light brown colour, and so if you're using a lot of oil products in your hair, you might find that you have a little bit of deposits remaining in your hair, and this can also change the colour of your hair slightly. If you're a natural blonde and you're experiencing this, just check through the products you're currently using and just be mindful of the colour of the products you're using. Anything that's a natural dark oil or a sort of heavy silicone-based product can build up and change the colour of your hair with a little slight colour deposit. This isn't permanent, it can be removed, but it's something to be careful of when you're actually styling your hair. A product that does work quite well for blondes are powder products. Talking dry shampoo, styling powders, and these sorts of volume powders can work really well because they blend very easily with blonde hair, and they also will act to sort of brighten up and reflect back in your blonde hair. Now you know which products to be careful of and which ones to look for. If you're finding that your hair is looking quite heavy with products, I just recommend using less product. You probably just need to experiment to find out what works for you, but probably cutting back and using half the amount of product and then see how you go from there. Another step I'd like you to build into your routine as a natural blonde is to use a clarifying shampoo. Anything that's like a detox shampoo can work really well to remove any build-up that you're getting in your hair from any other products you're using. You might think a purple shampoo is going to work quite well, but if you've already got that product built up there, the purple is going to sit on that and not actually tone your hair. So you need to actually remove any product build-up from your hair, and then you can use the purple shampoo to tone. Depending on how much you're styling your hair, you mainly need to use a detox shampoo or clarifying shampoo once a month, and that will help reset your hair and bring back those sparkling blonde tones that are already there underneath. Regular trims are another step in your hair care routine to keep your blonde hair looking its best. Blonde hair can show up damaged quite quickly, so I recommend getting regular trims just to make sure your hair is looking its best. Now, you lucky natural blondes or dyed blondes like me, we just need to be really careful to make sure we're not using any dark coloured oil products on our hair because they really can stain. And if you're finding that your hair is looking a little bit discoloured or a little bit heavy, just stop using as much product and do a clarifying shampoo. I really hope this helps and has answered your question, Kate. And if you've got a question, it's still time to submit a couple in the comments here below. If you're enjoying this series, I'd love you to give this video a like and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.